سبيل الدموع سبيل
One thing, how did I say that? One thing. One thing to acknowledge all the time whenever we are doing something is we are always stuck with what ideas to create. I'm not able to generate more ideas. I'm not able to generate ideas for my courses, for my bonuses, for my live sessions, for my content on YouTube or blogs or podcasts, or what should I be talking to people, what should be need to be hearing from me and stuff like that. So this one question and one concern has always been there on my mind, and as well as me talking with members and like that. Okay, what should I be posting here? How can I segment things? And I'm just getting lost with content ideas. It's just going this way and that way. I'm not able to, that flow of content ideas is not just coming to me. So in this particular video we're just going to dive and see how are the three different secrets to generating ideas, to creating your courses, content for your courses, online courses, live sessions, PDF files, documents, products, whatever that you're creating. This one thing will come handy in so many different angles. And especially for introvert entrepreneurs, because we have that ability to get lost at anything that we do. We start something, we get lost. We are doing something, we get lost. We do anything. I personally, that's my personal opinion, perspective, that whenever I want to sit to script something out, I am lost. I'm thinking of an idea, I am lost. It just happened to me. But in this three different secrets that we are going to dive deep into, instead of three secrets, it's going to be three steps. Step number 1, 2 and 3. Secret 1, 2 and 3. And how can you generate more ideas? This one thing I've learned from Russell Brunson. Like all of so many things that I've learned in internet marketing and internet world and online business comes from that, through that guy, that he introduced me to this particular term, potential products, the PP method, and I call it today with the PP method, the potential products. Now anytime you are creating potential products, think about anything and everything and anything and every topic, subject, domain, idea, a subheadline that your audience needs. For example, if you want to teach something called shuffle dancing to people, and it's like, think about every potential subject that an audience might be interested to. Okay, beginner's version of it, mediatory version of it, advanced version of it. In beginner version of it, what do they want to learn? Okay, they want to learn how can they move their hands, one subject. How do they move their legs, one subject. How do they have the expression on the face? Done. How do they gain confidence? What clothes to wear? What gear to wear? What shoes to wear? What would be the best equipment they use for that particular dancing? What should be the background of it? How should they be choosing the music? How should they generate that? If they are recording it for specific purposes, or if they are preparing it for the specific purposes. Now, when you have that, okay, the goal of this dance is to get an award or something to showcase, or probably put something on a reel or a shot, or become an influencer, or build a business, or just for the sake of fun. So you have, when you shuffle dancing is like the domain, it's like the superpower that you're creating around, and anything and everything that you might possibly think can become like a potential product from your experience, from your expertise, from your skill sets that you've got. You list everything down inside a sheet of paper. How do you do that? The one way that I do, for example, if this is a sheet of paper, like point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, point 6, point 7, I fill up the whole board with every potential, anything that comes to my mind is important for that specific subject, it goes there inside the board. Now that is the potential product. Now one thing I'll just mention over here quickly is that when you get a hang of PP method, listing down potential products, anything that you create is going to be very easy and smooth now, because you've got experience, you have got expertise. Now you just have to bring the things that's within you down on the sheet of paper and keep on working towards that particular thing. That's your secret number 1 / step number 1. Once the whole thing is down below, it's like now you can see each and every topic in front of you. Second step, now you need to start prioritizing things Again, based on your experiences and their need. What do I feel is important for them to watch now? Because now you've got experience. Now you've made 1,000 mistakes. Now you've gone through a struggle. Now, because of that, you feel this is an important thing, should be a priority. Circle that out, put that on list number 1, and you start segmenting it. You put probably from 9th, you feel that is an important one, you put that on point number 2, point number 3, point number 4, point number 5, point number 6. You keep on prioritizing things. This is one way of doing it based on your experience. Now, on the flip side of it, you also think about, okay, what do they want to consume first? This is the approach that I have, a mix and match of these both thought processes. Okay, what do I feel is important for you to watch now? What's the priority? And what are they expecting out of me as a priority? What is that the greatest struggle that you're going through that you need a solution with immediately? The moment you talk to me, it's like that has to be the solution to it. So mix and match of these two thought processes should be very important. What do you feel is important? Point number 1. What do they need? They are expecting from you. They are going through that struggle. They are going through that problem. What could be that particular challenge? Now, if you are talking to people who wants to write a book, they know this stuff. They don't know the strategy to lay down. For example, if you're helping people script something out, then they have everything that's in them. Now, they just need a framework that will tell them, okay, put piece 1 here, piece 2 here, probably closing there, have few links to your social media or something like that, and your introduction part with this particular framework. Content goes in 9 different topics under 9 different segments and chapters like that. So once you categorize so many things into they just want the framework. Once you give the framework with what you feel is important and what you feel what do they need the problem with, you mix and match these two things, you are able to prioritize things in a very smooth way, which will be converting. Point number 2. Point number 3 is always, again, the NLS that I call is the next logical step. Again, picked up that from russellbrunson's.com secrets, where once you now have potential products in front of you, now that you know the priority, and another way of listing priority is what is your next logical step. If I know what you have to do, what you have to be doing next, now because you came with the problem, I have the solutions and I know the order of the solutions. I know what is priority for you now. The doctors knows which medicine to give when and how much. Which medicine should you be taking before the breakfast or after the breakfast or before the dinner or after the dinner, or maybe in the evening, or just like an ointment that you have to apply maybe twice a day or maybe twice a week or something like that. So the doctors knows exactly the next logical step for the patient. You consider yourself as a doctor of that specific domain. Example, you're into shuffle dancing. You cannot be teaching people advanced thing on the day number 1. They'll not even be able to walk tomorrow because you have given them those exercises that they have to do, those dances that they have to do as a beginner friendly. It's not just beginner friendly. You have given them something so advanced that they did on the first day. But second day, their muscles were so sore because they are not used to doing that. They are not even able to walk properly, lift even a pen, hand movements, because you probably did not use the concept called next logical step. Now, once you have that potential products, prioritizing through next logical steps, you are going to be so successful in creating any piece of content, any piece of courses, any piece of bonus, any piece of live session, and even this particular thing, even in a specific session or a course, when you apply this, okay, what is the potential topics that I should be covering? Okay, great. This is something that I'm going to cover. Okay, what should be the steps for it? Like, what should be the next logical step in the session? Okay, 10 minutes, it should be this. After the introduction part of it, you should give your introduction, great. Then you probably do this, then you talk about something, then you share a story. So it's like a framework. Next logical step, next logical step, next logical step, next logical step. Once you master this, once you not even master this, just once you start practicing these 3 steps / secrets, you are going to see how smooth the things that you create becomes. that brings us to the conclusion of this particular video. Thank you so much. These are all internal hacks that I use personally for my community, for my content creation, for my list building, for my funnels and stuff like that. So this is specifically for introverts because we face a lot of challenges and struggles and stuff like that. So that's why I was like, let me create these secrets with generating content ideas for different things that we do. So that being said, thank you so much for making this particular video, me and this topic a part of your day, and I'm going to see you in another video quite sometime soon. Thanks so much.